Good morning. I'm Becky.
I'm Jane.
How are you guys this morning? Because we're a little bit frazzled.
Yeah, we are.
We're headed to work and we didn't get a lot of sleep.
No, but that's not unusual for me. I don't sleep a lot. But, you know, there are just some nights that it's like toss and turn all night. Last night was one of those.
Right. Well, and we had, other things that came up.
Yeah, there were other issues arising.
Other issues. Yeah.
We got up to meditate this morning and we talked instead, which seemed pretty good. That's a good thing to do.
Sometimes you have to go with the flow, and it's not always. Oh, there we go.
Well, are we going with that flow yet?
I don't know.
Our camera is having a hard
I
time.
know. There might be a little button on the back that tightens it. I don't know. Is there? I don't know.
Maybe.
We'll see. We'll see how we do with the camera without it falling around on us this morning.
Yeah.
No, it's one of those mornings we had to just go with the flow. And we had intentions of meditating.
We did.
But you know what? We needed to talk.
Yeah.
I needed to talk. I needed to process some stuff.
Yeah. So it was good. It was good.
It was good.
It all works out the way it is. But the issue here is we were talking a lot about people that are highly sensitive.
Yes.
Emotionally, physically. Like I'm really sensitive to earth energies. So the Schumann's resonance or anything else bumps up, I just don't sleep. I haven't checked it today.
Oh, yeah.
That could
Well, because we got busy talking right away.
talking. And she doesn't post this early anyway. She doesn't post the chart.
Oh, right.
So, but
Yeah. And there's so many people who are sensitive in the world.
and they're having a really hard time right now because there's so much chaos, darkness out in the world right now.
Yep.
Just crazy stuff. People are polarizing and they're turning against one another. And what do you do when you're sensitive to all of that? Tendency is to isolate or to use something that's addictive that will squelch it.
Yeah, well, numb yourself. A lot of people numb themselves. Right.
The whole addiction thing.
Yeah. Yep. And there's no judgment or right or wrong. It's what we do. Most people are just trying to survive, right?
We're just trying to cope.
We're trying to cope.
Whatever works for our coping, or has worked as a coping mechanism. But that doesn't mean it's working now.
It doesn't mean it's
necessarily.
working. No, and it's really, it doesn't mean it's working. And so Jane and I have just been talking about what does it mean. I mean, we're both sensitives. Empath, if you've never heard of that word, an empathic person is somebody who senses the energy of other people, the energies around them, the kind of the
animals, the earth.
Yeah, again, it can be in a lot of different ways.
And so what are good coping mechanisms to deal with being sensitive?
Right.
That's the issue.
It is the issue. So we are both work in the field of energy healing and energy work and biofeedback and Reiki and breathing, and we do all of those things. And we do it for other people, but we need, we're doing it for ourselves all the time too, you guys. It's not just that we support other people, but we're supporting ourselves because we are both sensitives and learning to navigate what that looks like when you get into overwhelm. I have kids who are sensitive and dealing with their own challenge with that sensitivity, and how do they manage and navigate the world in such tumultuous times. When you're feeling it, feeling the angst, right?
Right. So what do you do, Becky?
So I talk. Part of my processing of being a sensitive is being able to verbalize. Or I write. So as a writer, part of what I do is I write, or I talk about it. I also do breathing. I also do meditation. There's a lot of different things, but sometimes it catches me off guard too.
Well, it does. It gets big sometimes.
Yeah.
I breathe. Hopefully most of you breathe.
Yeah, I know, but shallow breathing, deep breathing is what we
Because
need.
shallow breathing can bring on anxiety.
Yes.
Because it messes up your body chemistry. So it's important to be aware of that. If you are anxiety driven by these times, humor,
sarcastic humor,
off the cuff.
off the cuff, smiling, laughing. I mean, the part of it is we're moving energy too.
And we're conscious of what we're doing.
We're conscious.
It's not like, it's a habit and it's automatic response.
It's not bypassing what you're feeling or experiencing. It's recognizing it, knowing it, understanding it, and then releasing, letting it go.
Right. Glass of wine helps at the end of the day for me. I'm just saying.
I can't do wine.
I'm just saying.
Headache immediately. I'm just.
On a warm day, especially after we've been out in the sun all day.
Right.
A cold beer is really good. But I don't drown myself in that.
No.
It's but it chills me out, and I breathe and do all those good things.
So yeah, we're all finding and navigating the best we can, and it's great when you have those people who understand.
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
And can support that.
I said some things to my middle daughter about this because she is really sensitive. And she doesn't, I don't know if she has the support around her or not. But,
My son.
Yeah. It's just the way things are right now. So.
Nature for him, if he can get out in nature, it's really healing. It's like a salve for him.
And for a lot of people.
For a lot of people, nature is just such a wonderful healing salve for a lot of things. The soul just seems to resonate with being out.
I have a lot of friends that fish. A lot of you out there, fisher people, and that's a great way, to let it kind of go and chill out.
Remember why it's good to be on the planet.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I think sometimes it's challenging to remember why the heck am I even here.
Yeah. So taking care of yourself. We had that self-care the other day that we just posted.
We just posted it this morning. So
about coping, about taking care of yourself the best way that you can during these times. It's going to be a little crazy for a while. And that's just the way it is.
It is.
It's all good.
It's good. It's like we just have to support each other.
We do have to support. Make sure you have a support person.
Yeah.
Definitely someone you can talk about stuff out with and vent, in a healthy way.
And despite it all, figure out what makes you smile if you can.
Yes.
Figure out what makes you smile.
We hope we can make you smile.
We
and
hope we
laugh
make
a
you
little
smile.
along the way.
Exactly.
But anyway, have a great day out there.
Have a great day.
We love you guys. Thank you for being here.
We do love you guys. We're all in this together.
We are all in this together. The more we can kind of come together and support one another, the healthier and faster we'll get through this whole process.
Exactly.
So keep that in mind.
Okay. Bye,
See you
guys.
later. Bye.